Hello, water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is a general reading for water signs. Take what does and leave what doesn't. Don't try and make it fit. My name's Serenity and this is a general reading. I was meditating before I did the reading and this card fell out first, which is the Six of Swords reverse. Water signs, someone's carrying a baggage here and they can't seem to move on. They seem to be having difficulty with problem solving. Travel plans are being delayed for some of you, because it seems like some of you are coming from or trying to get over a third party situation. Some of you are actually trying to get over a heartbreak. Some of you it's an argument and discord that's ahead that you're trying to avoid. Okay, some of you are dwelling on your past hurt, and some of you you're blocked with grief. Okay, but whatever it is, it's an uneasy truth that can't be kind of it wasn't easy to hear, it wasn't easy to know I'm hearing. Okay, but you got the Six of Swords here. Okay, and that's reverse. You may be ready to speak about something you feel strongly about here, water signs. Okay, it seems like communication in general can be difficult now. Okay, because of your hurt, yeah. Alright, you mustn't forget this. Alright, but some of you need to think before you speak. Okay, make sure important information on your computer is also backed up. Well, I hear for somebody. Just back up what? Back up. Back up. Back up. Always have a backup. Okay? If that's Google, if that's Amazon, something backup. If that's Dropbox, what else is there? There's quite a few backups you can get. Okay, and the price you pay for the gigabytes is worth it for your memories, because you know it's for somebody. But generally, the Six of Swords shows that you may well make some new discoveries and decisions for some of you, and you may even have some important information that you wish to share. But the way in which you kind of communicate is at least as important as what is that you have to say. Because it's where you say it. You know what I mean? Because a person could be saying something very important, right? But if they drop it like it's hot, it ain't going nowhere. Okay? If they make mockery of it, ain't going nowhere. Okay? I'm here to say what you mean and mean what you say. Water signs. Okay? If it's regarding your work, I'm hearing simple mistakes can cause major problems at work. Water signs. So be very careful. Okay? Check. Recheck. I'm even hearing make notes, back up yourself to make sure you cover yourself in any kind of conversation or interactions you have. Okay, emails that you've got a copy, they've got a copy, but be especially careful with important documents and correspondence I'm hearing. Okay, make sure your work is backed up and carefully stored. Okay, and for those who are looking for work, you may feel as though you are on your own in your request. Okay, but there are job centres for those who've got job centres, work coaches that will help you to get back into work. There's drop-in centres, you know, that will help you with your CV. Okay, that you can get a job. Some of you may be just in your own quest, like I said, just want to do your own business, okay? And that's not such a bad thing, okay? But you need to allow yourself to look for work in places no one else might suggest or consider, okay? Because you don't want somebody setting you up for a downfall, I'm hearing, okay? If it's regarding your love life, some of you could be about to confront some necessary issues, okay, in order for your relationship to move forward. This does not have to involve a fight or argument, okay? Like I said, if you kind of communicate calmly and well, right? Because this is not a time to be holding things in, water signs, okay? This is coming up towards the full moon and you're going to be very emotional, okay? Easily triggered. Very sensitive, okay? People around you will be sensitive too, so people will be bouncing off each other, okay? Think about that too before you start spouting things off, you know? Because some of you may cause some enormous damage if you're not thoughtful about how you speak your piece, okay? There's more than one way to skin a cat, you know. You don't have to run inside there like a bull in a china shop, you know what I mean? A good man thinks before they speak, or woman, okay? It's an evil person that just pours out the mouth without a thought, okay? They're not considering anybody else's feelings. Hurt people, hurt people. But if you heal yourself before you approach the person, then you're not walking inside their conversation with past hurt or regret, okay? Because you'll be healed, so you'll be over it. But those who haven't dealt with the hurt, that's what they're walking into a conversation with. And you can hear the hurt when it's coming out the mouth, okay? For some of you, though, I'm hearing some of you, if it's concerning your finances, okay, you might be feeling a bit of a loss when it comes to your finances. You may not feel like you have enough money to meet your needs. And you may not even know where to begin in order to get these needs met, especially so near to Christmas, okay? But don't be proud to reach out and ask around, okay? If you need to make more money, this is not a time to make risky investments. And you got to watch where you put your trust here. So if anybody coming along to say, this Bitcoin coin business, or let's join this kind of pyramid thing, hold on to your money, I'm hearing, okay? Some of your health, though, might be out of balance. This could be causing some health challenges for some of these water signs, okay? Some of you, though, if you are going through a health issue, okay, you may need to give some thought to where this imbalance may lie, okay? Because your body's talking to you, okay? Everything's happening for a reason, because if people could be in front of you and trying to tell you something and you're not listening, and somebody else repeats the same thing, and then they're trying to tell you something but you're not listening, so then your body starts telling you there's something off balance here, okay? You need to ask yourself questions. Are you eating too much or not enough, okay? Or you're not getting enough exercise? But you need to correct the imbalance and find yourself feeling better once you do. Perhaps even more so than you have for years. Some of you might be feeling your best, to those who are looking about their health now. You know what I mean? They feel younger, fitter. The card that's poking out here, and it's reversed, is the Nine of Pentacles, and that's reverse. Some of you may have over invested in your work, or there's some financial setback going on here. Okay, so some of you may need some financial help or support, or you need to stop spending. Some of you could be married and stable and financially stable here. Okay, somebody could be with a wife or a motherly figure here. Okay, very practical, very business-like. Okay, but for some of you, the person that you was with was very imbalanced between work and family commitments. Okay, some of you could have been in a very toxic environment, right? Somebody could have even ruined their reputation. Somebody's being the self-worst enemy here. Okay, self-sabotaging, I'm hearing, right? Because for some of you could be in a committed relationship with the Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom here, or you're dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay, and you might even have Earth in your chart. Okay, but for some of you, with the Nine of Pentacles here, right, it usually speaks about somebody who's single and financially stable. Okay, but for some of you who are in a committed relationship, some of you could be pretending that you're single and you're already in a committed relationship. Okay, because 9 is usually about completion. Okay, it's usually a very materialistic card. Okay, but somebody here with the 9 of Pentacles, is it 9 of Pentacles? Yeah, definitely the 9 of Pentacles here, reversed like this, right? For some of you, it's a good omen. Okay, but it does warn that one must pay at least some attention to being disciplined and not giving too much to pleasure and relaxation here, I'm hearing. Okay, yes, you have a lot of wonderful things in your life here, water signs. A lot of things to enjoy. Okay, but there must be some effort made to keep things going. Some of you are kind of kicking back now, resting on your laurels for too long, you know what I mean, letting things a bit slide. Don't think you have to work for anything anymore, and realizing you're spending more than you're gaining. Well, not gaining, you're more going out than coming in. Okay, you're overspending, I'm hearing. All right, and for some of you, although there's a great deal to be proud of and hopeful about, right, there is some form of action on your part that is needed. Like I said, there's certain things you need to confront and deal with, and it's like resolve some issues or some unfinished business, I'm hearing. Okay, some of you need to be very clear and specific about your goals and your plans. Okay, because it takes you to bring the plans about and the goals about, right? So if you're not in the right frame of mind, okay, then the plans are not going to go the direction that you originally wanted it to go into. And if you aren't sure what you need to do next, you need to ask for advice from someone you trust. Okay, and you need to think positive. Okay, and again, I'm hearing, be careful who you trust and share certain information. You got to know this person like you know this person, and you got to go, all right then, that's what I'm hearing. All right, test them, give them a bit. Don't give them your goals or your plans, but give them give them some false information and let them see what to do with that first. And if nothing comes back, right, then you can give a little bit more. Okay, but at the same time, it's like taking baby steps, because for some of you, I can hear you being hurt. Okay, so some of you need to take some baby steps, I'm hearing. All right, If it's regarding your work, water signs, okay? Some of you need to get additional skills, I'm hearing. Yeah, some of you've got transferable skills that you can take from one job and put into another, you know what I mean? But it's a bit more like boosting up your CV, your resume, so that you can get the job that you do want, okay? Because if you do so, a good suitable job may come your way. And if you're currently employed, make sure that your employees are aware that you're keeping your nose to the grindstone, okay? So you can't afford to slack off right now, you know what I mean? Keep busy, you know what I mean? But for some of you, if you're looking for love and want to be in a successful relationship, okay? But you can't expect this to just happen, I'm hearing, okay? For some of you, it takes action and intention on your part is necessary here, okay? Be willing to talk and really listen to your beloved or to a prospective partner. Remember, love does not complete you. Your job is to complete yourself, okay? So don't be draining that person for their energy to feed you. It's a balance thing, it's give and take, okay? Whatever's in them is also in you, I'm hearing, right? So you don't need to drain their energy, Cole. You got it yourself. Everybody gets 100%, okay? Some of you is expecting rewards without doing your part. Some of you, as I'm hearing, is codependent, leaning on somebody to go and keep you, okay? Some of you need to take the time and effort to understand exactly where you are financially, okay? And take the steps to make plans and goals for where you want to be financially and how you want to get there. Okay, it won't just fall into your lap. So some of you is going to have to go and say, start budgeting, do it incoming and outgoing, put some money aside, you know, start saving, okay? Some of you do when it concerns your health. Make sure that you're controlling the aspects that you can control, okay? Such as eating right, exercising, and so on. And if your gut tells you that you need medical advice or a different medical advice, trust yourself and follow through, okay? Because for some of you, it could be losing weight. Some of you, like I said, could be putting on weight. Now, the card that clarifies the 9 of Pentacles is yourself, and you're reverse. You're emotionally insecure. So for some of you, you blocked your intuition. You're going through some dark feelings there. You're very moody. You're very insensitive. And you're faking romance. So you're wearing a mask. You're not even being real. You're pretending that everything's okay when it's not. That's why I'm saying you need to sit down with whoever you're with or whoever you need to speak to, okay? And be honest and tell them how you're really feeling, but in a calm, collective manner. And speak from your heart, not from your head, I'm hearing, okay? Because you're turning up reverse like this, right? That's, you feel somebody's actually hurt you, that you've turned in on yourself, okay? Some of you are saying positive and self-love, and some of you are saying negative things to yourself, okay? Because you've been hurt and you're thinking that nobody loves you, and you're loved from you love yourself. Because the first and foremost, you've got to first love yourself before you love somebody else, or for somebody else to love you, okay? But water signs as the Queen of Cups here, okay? You indicate compassion, love, concern for yourself as well as your fellow man. Okay? This could be you or somebody you're dealing with. Okay? Or a woman in your life. Okay? But the majority of the time when the Queen of Cups appears and is standing in for a person, it usually represents a female with fair hair on a lighter end of the spectrum. However, because of the reversal, it can indicate that this woman may be feeling hurt or put upon, and it can be becoming untrustworthy. So you need to watch the signals. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but it seems like somebody here could be some fast communication is going to be coming in soon. Okay? It's going to be a sudden change. But somebody here is resisting the change because they're unable to move forward like from the beginning. Okay? Being very stubborn. You need to walk away from people and things that no longer serve you, but some of you, you're refusing to change. You're lacking hope. Some of you are being very obsessive. That's fear again, I'm hearing. Frightened of the unknown. Insecurity. Okay? Some of you need to take this time to start working on yourself, because the card that follows that is the Ten of Swords, and that's reversed. So some of you are getting over some form of betrayal. Oh, some of you are heading to some form of betrayal. If it's not come yet, it's ahead of you. Or you'll be getting over it. If you've been betrayed already, you're going to be getting over it down the line. Okay? Because some of you are still holding on to the pain. And some of you are fearing ruin. You're thinking the worst. Everything happens for a reason. Okay? Maybe some of you are going through karma right now. But what you sow, you shall surely reap. I said this in a previous reading. If you planted a good seed, you're going to get a good harvest. If you planted a bad seed, and that's what you're going to reap. Okay? But you are feeling hurt and betrayed. Sometimes you're getting hurt. You didn't do nothing to nobody. You're the innocent one. Some of you, you're the guilty one. You'll know which one resonates with you. Okay? You'll know if you hurt somebody, or you'll know if you're hurting. Some of you need to start loving yourself and have compassion for yourself. Regardless of what the past or your circumstances is. Okay? You are worthy of love and respect, water signs. Okay? But for some of you, if it's not you, okay, and you're dealing with another water sign, okay, this person who usually has very loving energy, okay, may have turned to anger. So you need to watch for this, okay? And if possible, you need to help this woman to understand the things that are happening in her life, okay? It could be just somebody that you just meet, or it could be somebody that you're living with that you're going to have to explain. The truth will set you free, I'm hearing. And when you tell the person the truth, the person will know the truth, because who feels it knows it, okay? And if you're generally speaking from your heart, you can actually reassure this woman, everything, oh man, everything happens for a reason. Every rejection is God's protection, because there's something better down the line, okay? Or a woman might come into your life if you're looking for work. He may be helpful in landing you a job now, okay? The best way, though, if you have met this person, okay, is to be considerate of her feelings, okay? And not to give her any information that you wouldn't want shared with everyone, because that's what I'm hearing. Because some of you could get betrayed by this female, okay? Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or somebody feeling like they're getting betrayed by you, okay? Some of you need to focus just on your love. Don't give in to the trigger of emotional turmoil that will send you spinning, okay? Thinking negative, thinking the worst, talking negative. You know what I mean? Out of the heart overflows the mouth. If you hear this person and you keep quiet and you just listen to the toxicity that's coming out of them, then it says where they are. They got nothing good to say. I always say nothing. Okay? This person could be repeating what you told them on a personal level, and you might feel betrayed by this person, okay? You might have opened up to this person, because like I said, you got a lot of compassion, you're very loving, and you opened up to this person, and this person betrayed you, okay? Some of you also, I'm hearing, to not get impatient or forceful, okay, or even petulant, okay? Good things come to those who wait, I'm hearing. Be dignified and restrained and not pushy, I'm hearing, okay? These are characters, character building, integrity, love. They're all good things to go and walk with, okay? It's a choice. You can choose to go and be miserable and bitter and spiteful, or walk in love. It's a choice. And some of you, though, you need to be careful about being too aggressive regarding your finance. I keep hearing that. Cautious investments and placements of your money are a better bet right now, okay? Allow yourself to just think creative and be creative with your money, but only within reason, I'm hearing, okay? Do not gamble or loan more than you can afford to lose, I'm hearing. And it's also possible that everyone around you now is trustworthy with regard to money, okay? Be thoughtful, I'm hearing, about where you place your trust, because not somebody around you can't be trusted. Like I told you, there's somebody can't be trusted that you're with, okay? And if you can't control your own behavior with money, it's time to get help, because you don't have to go it alone. Some of you could be a compulsive gambler, compulsive spender, shopaholic, because bottom of the deck you got the Knight of Cups, and that's reversed. This is somebody who's jealous, very moody, very unrealistic. Someone's definitely being false. Someone's wearing a mask here, because they're coming across very cynical, very argumentative, okay? Very impatient. This even could be you. Or you're dealing with a water sign. But it seems like things are very unstable. Secrets are going to be coming out. Somebody's very inconsistent. You're not 1 minute they're there, 1 minute they're not. It could be somebody that's coming in and out of your life. It could be somebody that says one thing and then changes their mind and says something else. Okay? You could be dealing with somebody who's a player that's just coming in and out of your life just for sex. Could be dealing with somebody who's already in a relationship with somebody else. Okay? But somebody's wearing a mask. Someone's being false here. Okay? Some of you could be waiting for work. Okay? But there's a third party involved here. Okay? That you can't be trusted. I'm telling you. Someone's jealous. Someone's very judgmental, very controlling, and very manipulative. And very vengeful. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with somebody who might have fire and water in the chart. Somebody you live with or married to. But it's showing here that some of you is going to have a failed, broken home. Okay? Just disharmony in the home. Someone's got a hidden agenda here. Someone's being false. I'm telling you. Okay? And it could be somebody in the family or somebody you live with or married to, but somebody's being false. Loud and clear, I keep hearing. Okay? because you wouldn't be getting over some form of betrayal on feeling stabbed in your back if this didn't happen. Okay? Cards don't lie. People lie. Cards got no reason to lie. But people do lie. Okay? Because somebody definitely is being hurt, and it could even be you. You could be needing healing right now. Okay? Some of you are getting over it now, that betrayal. And you've got a balanced perspective about your life and its immediate circumstance now. So some of you are taking one step at a time and trusting yourself. Okay? Trusting your gut feeling, trusting when Spirit's speaking to you. If it says go right, go right. If it says go left, because you're listening. You know what I mean? Not ignoring, doing your own thing. You know? But some of you recently come through a very difficult time. Okay? Especially with this 10 of Swords here, reversed like this. Okay? The worst may be over. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you may not even happen to you yet. But this is to come ahead of you. Okay? Some of you have come up with some solutions and plans to improve your situation. And that's a good thing. Okay? Just be sure that you don't make the same mistakes which contributed to your problem that you just solved. Again, for some of you. But be sure that you see your own role in the matter. You know what I mean? Because you know you're not the victim and you're not the martyr. You know what I mean? Because nobody, this is, I have, if 5 of Swords turn up, people like, nobody's winning this battle here. Because nobody gained from this. It wasn't a competition or competing with one another over something that's, who's going to get hurt? If it's regarding your work, it may indicate there's a serious problem in your workplace here, water signs. Okay? But this doesn't have to be the end of the world or the end of your job. But ignoring these problems will not make them go away. Okay? Because for some of you, you've reached a point where you can now see what is best for you. You're thinking clearer. Okay? But some of you may need to take some quiet time to decide what your next moves are. Is it really best for you to stay where you are? If you're looking for work, you may be looking in the wrong places, so some of you might need to rethink. You know what I mean? It's like, say, maybe you have to go a bit further out than you would want to go out your comfort zone. Change. Some of you don't want to change. That's what I'm saying. It takes change, otherwise you're stuck. Okay? And if it's like, say, if a boulders then block a flow of water going and it gets stagnant, right? Eventually, everybody's going to smell this water and everybody's going to go, no, there's an issue. It's like a plant in a pot. You plant a seed, the plant starts to grow, right? If you don't repot the plant, the roots are going to start to show. Then everybody's going to walk in that house and say that pot needs repotting. And that's, you have to see yourself, that's what you are. You need repotting. Okay? Some of you need repotting, your roots are showing. Okay? Don't mean to come off harsh, but you know, sometimes some people just feel, say, they're still not listening. Because they feel like they ain't got no problem. They're not even owning their own shit. Okay? So it's time to go and say, own it. Put your hands up. When you're wrong, you're wrong. If it's regarding your finances, some of you have taken some important steps, though, to improve your financial situation. I must say that. Okay? And that's a good thing. Because it's easy to fall back into your old habits. Okay? And some of them do bad habits. Right? But you need to be vigilant, I'm hearing, and careful. And some of you is on the right track, so stay there. Okay? And some of you need to get on the right track. Some of you may need healing after this heartache and betrayal, okay? Because you need to allow yourself to believe that you deserve to get better, okay? And some of you may need to reach out and ask for help. You don't have to go through this alone, you know. No man's an island or woman, you know. Just remember that. Somebody hurt you, they was unfaithful, yes, some of them could have been gone that way. Okay, seeing somebody and seeing you at the same time could have gone that way. Yep. With the Page of Cups here reversed, definitely could be you, or you're dealing with the Pisces. They're feeling emotionally low. A creative block here. They're emotionally immature though, and very irresponsible and manipulative. This is what I'm saying. You could be dealing with another water sign or a child that's like this. Someone's here as the third party and it's causing a lot of conflict. It could be a child. Could be a mother figure. Okay? Could be a wife, sister, grandmother. Okay? But someone's definitely overwhelmed by demands here because they're trying too much here. Okay? This person's, they're emotionally immature and they're trying to pretend that everything's okay. They're wearing a mask. They're being false. Okay? Some of you could even be dealing with somebody that's coming across like a bit of a narcissist. Okay? Like they don't care, but they're hurting your feelings. The one minute they're nice to you, next minute they're horrible to you, next minute they're talking nice, next minute they're snapping at you. One minute, you know, it's like, whoa. Got you on some form of roller coaster. Okay? Time to step off this roller coaster, this roundabout. It's been repeating for some of you for quite a while and you still haven't got off the roundabout. Okay? That's for somebody. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. Okay? But you got the Page of Cups here, and that's at the outcome here, right? Like I said, some of you could be dealing with a child. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's very immature. Some of you are definitely dealing with another water sign. Or this could even be you. Okay? Because it's about time that you start allowing your childlike side of yourself to come out forward here, water signs. Okay? Or it could even indicate someone who is younger than you is coming your way before long with a message for you. Okay? So, look out for that. But it's just showing you need to play. Some of you may be taking things too serious after this betrayal. It's time to go and say, fall down 7, get up 8. You know what I mean? Dust yourself on, carry on. You know what I mean? Some of you have been taking yourself far too seriously. Some of you, the message could be coming in quickly here. Passionate message coming in, it's going to be the truth. Oh yeah. Okay? So we're getting a new idea. New beginning. Getting truth and clarity. Okay? Some of you are going to take a risk. Okay? But for some of you, it could be coming from somebody who had some form of friendly lover or rival. And that's the truth. Okay? Someone needs to go within though to seek some form of enlightenment in here. Some inner peace. Whoa. You have the 9 of Swords reverse. Somebody's not listening and they're suffering with severe depression here. They've got issues and problems they've not dealt with. Okay? Now they're feeling hopeless. Someone's definitely going through some form of torment. They're not sleeping at night time. They're feeling guilty about something. Something's on their mind. Okay? Been having sleepless nights, worrying about something they're carrying. If you're dealing with another water sign, whoever it is, they're not sleeping. Okay? Because that's severe depression. Okay? Going over things over and over again in their head. Right? Feeling that there's no way out. Someone's feeling trapped here, and not just physically trapped, but mentally trapped. Okay? Because for some of you, you're suffering with worry and anxiety, sleepless nights. Some of you are overreacting. Some of you are overwhelmed by guilt and regret. Some of you are still getting over this betrayal of being stabbed in your back. Okay, and you still haven't healed from it yet. Okay, that's for some of you, right? But for some of you, put this on here. This along. With the 9 of Swords here, reversed like this, it shows you're worried about something here, water signs. Okay. Let me just move the elephant out the way. Yeah, you're worried about something here, and perhaps for a good reason. Okay, that's for a very good reason. Some of you could have acted out on your emotions here when you were not in a good state of mind, and you know what I mean? It's like, be careful what you say, you know what I mean? Death and life lies in the power of the tongue. Okay? Sending negative words out or thinking negative, that's negative energy you're sending out there, and it seems like for some of you it's come back on you, because karma's not far behind that. Because when you're pointing your finger at somebody else, your thumb's pointing back at you. So either way, if someone's done it to you, it's bounced back at them, water signs, and if they've done it to you, if you've done it, you're going through it. Okay? Some of you is down. The thing is not to let your worries get too far out of control, and take action about the things that you can control. Okay? Let's remember that serenity prayer. Okay? Keep any worries though in perspective here, water signs. Okay? Problems don't last forever. You know what I mean? There's always a darkness before the dawn, so you have to remember that. Alright? But I just say this, it will last as long as you hold on to it. That's what I mean. You know, as long as you hold on to it, it'll last as long as that. Once you release it, let go, let God, then when you're ready. It's no rush. Okay? Because some of you need healing right now. Some of you are worrying about your job. And worrying's not going to change anything. Okay? All you can do is do the best you can. And if you feel somebody in your workplace is not treating you fairly, don't go around feeling timid now, you know what I mean? Say what you mean and mean what you say. But you don't have to do it in an aggressive way. I keep hearing that one. You know what I mean? It's how you say it. Alright? And if you're looking for work, water signs, you won't help your case by holding back. Especially if you're going for an interview. You know what I mean? You need to speak up and sell yourself. Your good qualities, you know what I mean? Don't start telling me all your bad qualities, you know what I mean? Make sure you turn up dressed to impress. Okay? Oh, sell yourself from here and tell them all your talents, all your gifts, all the things that you even do as in transferable skills. Throw it on the table to say that the reason why I can do the job is because I've done this or I've done that. Okay, and explain it into detail. Because when you're actually going for an interview, the person on the other side of the table has already done the job, and when you get called in for the interview, they're just looking for you to verify what you put on paper, because the person on the other side of the desk will know if you did it or not, because that's how it is. You know what I mean? I'm on the other side of the desk, so somebody can't go for a job to go and say they're going to employ it if I've already done that job, and you're telling me something different, and you're thinking that's not how it goes. That's why some people don't get the job. Okay? Because the CV brought them to the table, but when they presented their thing without the CV, they couldn't sell it, because if you did it, you wouldn't have to lie, because it just come naturally. When you're lying, you have to think of what did you say, and you get tripped up with the question that you're going to be asked. So that's for somebody. Alright. Now, If it's regarding your love life, okay, some of you may need to dig deep and take a deep thought as to what is happening in your existing relationship. Like I said, some of you may need to go within, okay? If you feel that your partner is or has been dishonest, okay, this is a good time to check into it, I'm hearing, okay? Especially if you've been dealing with another water sign, looks like strongly here, okay? Or an air sign for some of you. Let's see. Could be anyone, really. But it's time. It's try to get this word out. Oh, okay. Some of you have been acting like ostrich with your head buried in the sand and refusing to look up to see what's around you. Because otherwise, if you looked up, you would have seen there's a big pink elephant in your room and you're trying to ignore it like it's not there. Okay? And going into full-blown denial, I'm hearing. Okay? Because you don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb your comfort. You don't want to have to change. You don't want. If you're looking for love, the single ones, take your time when getting to know new people now, I'm hearing. Especially if you're coming over some form of betrayal, okay? Because you could come up against someone who's out for just a good time, like you just came out from for some of you, and you're drawing the same, it's like same script, different cast. You know what I mean? And nothing more. If you met somebody before who tells people, because they must practice at it, you know what I mean? Telling people what they want to hear, and doesn't always follow through. You need to trust your gut feeling, because some people just talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. You know what I mean? I like people who say what they say and mean what they say. You know what I mean? Don't give me some scenarios about somebody else or bringing somebody else. I don't want to hear that, Pam. I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. I don't want to hear it from somebody else or their experience. People's talking about their own personal experience. So when you ask somebody a question, and it's personal to go and say, have you been dishonest? Right? Have you played me? Have you slept with somebody? And you're being straight with this person, and the person starts fiddling about and kind of looking in your eye and stuttering and I'm thinking, what's going on? You know? The whole body language will tell you. Your gut feeling will tell you. Because they can't even get out their mouth. They're darting. You can see the eyes darting. You're looking for somewhere to run or escape. Because you caught them in a lie. Okay? But listen to your gut feeling. Trust your own gut feeling. You won't steer you wrong. Okay? Again, I'm hearing your finances. Okay? You need to be cautious about who you trust when it comes to money. Check and double check before you loan money, I keep hearing. And don't loan more than you can afford to lose. Okay? And there's also a very small chance that you could be even accused of something you didn't do when it comes to money. Alright? And if this occurs here, water signs, stand up for yourself and get legal help if necessary. Alright? Cheeky. You know what I mean? That's why I heard somebody say cheeky. Oh, somebody is cheeky. Damn right out of order. You know? But bottom of the deck could even be your own mother, your wife, your sister, your auntie. Okay, your daughter. That's betrayed you. Stabbed you in your back. Okay? Or a third party situation you got yourself involved in. Right? You could be dealing with somebody who's turned sour. Like I said, Somebody heard. Could even be you. Oh, you did with another water sign? Remember, this is a general reading, ain't personal. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't try and make it fit. Okay? Just take what does and leave what doesn't. But somebody specifically is going through this here. Okay? Someone's been unfaithful and needing to choose between two, and still having hope that they could still have a third party situation because they're bored and they're feeling stuck, or they're just being very stubborn. But it's toxic, it's codependency. Okay? Someone's dealing with a very unpleasant situation or in a very toxic environment, I'm hearing, and they can't seem to be able to move forward. So they're telling themselves, because nobody's a tree, you know what I mean? You can't move. Wait, excuse me. Oh, I hear money. They'll say money. Money is the root of all evil. Money is holding people in a situation. If you hold, yeah, God showed me that manna from heaven. The people that held on to the manna, when they woke up in the morning, it was rotten and worms and maggots were in it. You can't hold on to it. You have to let go, because if you gave, it's not even your, that's actually, it's a blessing from God, and you're not even allowing him to bless you more because you're still holding on to the last blessing. Okay? Because if you hold on, you lose it. You know what I mean? Even if it's a person, if you loved them, set them free. If it was yours, it'll come back. If it didn't come back, it wasn't yours in the first place. You know? Wow. I think I might lose my voice. I think it's going to be my last video for tonight. And again, pre-warned, pre-armed, I always say. Okay? This is no time to be embarrassed or timid about your body. Right? If something is concerning you about your health, talk to your doctor about it. There's no uncertain terms. Okay? Because the help you need is available. You just have to go after it, right? Some of you, I heard it could be even if it's sexual, STD you caught. Go to the doctor, don't ignore it, you make it worse. Mother again, not getting the wish. Wifey, somebody gonna come towards a tower moment. Because they're trying to avoid it. But detached himself from a toxic, that's it, I'm hearing. It's when you're going to try to go and say, leave this toxic environment or toxic person, okay, that betrayed you and stabbed you in your back and meant you no good anyway, right? And sending negative energy towards you, right? This is the person you're dealing with. Could even be a fellow sister, water sign, air sign, earth sign, whoever it is. Okay? Because remember, they always say when your own lies bite you, you bite your worst in a stranger lies. So it's usually somebody close that you trusted and you didn't think they would do that to you. Okay? You may be beating yourself up about something, and it could be interfering with your spiritual development here, water signs. Okay? That's what I'm saying. You're saying negative things towards yourself, you know what I mean? Nobody's perfect. Like I said, fall down 7, get up 8, dust yourself, as long as you don't lay down there and still stay down there. Okay? Whatever happened in the past is over now. Okay? And there's nothing you can do to change it. So you need to forgive yourself, forgive the person if necessary. Okay? Because you're not defined by your past or by any single action you make. Because sometimes you're your own worst critic and you're self-sabotaging yourself and you're being your self-worst enemy, I'm hearing. Okay? It's time to forgive. Let go, let God. Okay? Some of you definitely need to heal. Some of you, you could be disappointed in a baby mother, a wife, a sister, auntie, daughter. Okay, could be some theft from this person. So, like I said, check, recheck, back up. Okay, delete certain things that people can't find it. Put codes that you have to. You know what I mean? Wow. Let's see. That was a lot. I wasn't expecting to go that long. Well, let's see what healing you may need, because that's coming out a lot strong, because some of you is in a dark place, me here. And you need to come out of in that. It's not healthy. Too much cards. You got a cycle. Keep repeating. Like I said, you're on the roundabout. It's time to get off. You've got to unleash your creativity. Okay, you got some gifts. Start thinking positive. Do good with what your gift that you got. Don't focus on the bad. Have faith. Okay, everything's going to work out. If you were blessed before and you have to let go of certain materialistic things, you'll be blessed again several times. Okay, you always get better. Some of you could have been, like I said, betrayed. Sexuality could have gone on here. Okay. But you're the phoenix. You shall rise. Okay? Gloriously rise. But something has to die for something new to begin. Alright? That's for somebody. Just want one card. Alchemy. Somebody's doing alchemy here. Okay, what's going on here? Water signs. Alchemy. Some of you's dealing with alchemy, manifesting. Wow. Water signs. I must have to read this reading for all you for a reason, because all you in a dark place, you hear me? Because some of you are playing the victim here. Okay? You're going victim conscious, feeling poor me. Okay? For all those who have healed, gone through to the other side, okay, and are now on the next level of their journey, but you got some water sign right now who is playing the victim conscience here, okay, and dealing with alchemy. I said by the words, death and life lies in the power of the tongue and all that. I remember saying a few months now, or was it few videos back, that people need to stop doing that, sending negative energy, because it's going to go back, and it seems like it's coming to the point where it's coming back round now. A cycle, it's repeating. This is what I'm saying, karma's coming back round to certain people right now, or a certain person right now. I'm going to read to you victim consciousness. I nearly didn't do this reading, you know, because I'm thinking, I just did 2 videos of water signs, why? And this is the reason why. Stop blaming others and take responsibility for what you're creating. It's easy to think that life is unfair and point a finger at others. If you hear yourself saying, life is unfair, bad things always happen to me, I'm not good enough, nobody cares about me, why me? I can't do what I want to do, etc., then you're losing your power, nourishing your victim aspects and asserting your place in the victim club. Your inner victim can stop you from moving forward by creating dramas, making you judge others, telling you that you don't deserve better, and keeping you stuck in a financial rut. You need to build your internal confidence, self-worth and courage. Get out your comfort zone and work on expanding and growing in all areas of your life. The light side of the victim archetype is the victorious part, which can help you hold your power without getting angry and attacking others. It can also assist you to create healthy boundaries and act from a place of honesty, integrity, compassion and love. Wow! Spirit spoke, this confirmed, because this is what you said from the beginning. This is what's this whole reading was about from the beginning, okay? Because somebody was in that state of mind, okay? Now, the actions some of you need to take. Visualize your inner victim. Ask to be aware when you're acting like a victim. Then ask your inner victim to show you how you could behave in a more empowered way. How do you need to think, feel, and act to be empowered? On a daily basis, ask yourself, am I acting from an empowered, victorious perspective or a victim perspective? Wow. Now, like I said, some of you need to go within, to go and seek enlightenment, okay? To ask these questions, to get help if you don't know what to do, okay? And how to get out of this, right? Because it beats having sleepless nights, going over the event, going into depression, right? Because when faith comes to the window, fear goes out the window. But when fear comes in, faith goes out the window. So you have to choose, do you want to live in fear or faith? Okay? So now I'm going to read you Alchemy. Wow. The path you are on is about to go through a very powerful transformation. Nothing is how it seems. You have an opportunity to take a big leap in your level of consciousness. It's extremely important that you focus on letting go of any negativity and beliefs that no longer serve you. You have access to the energy of alchemy, which can transform the most challenging experiences into incredible gifts and miracles. Meditate and take action on your highest goals and dreams. They are on their way to coming true. Let go of your expectations. What is about to appear can surpass anything you have dreamed of. The most important part is that you're prepared and ready to receive. The energy around you is very potent at the moment, so make sure that you're using this time as productively as possible. Give yourself time for prayer, gratitude, and celebration. Now, action. Rub your hands together vigorously for 40 seconds. Then place your hands a few centimeters apart. Visualize a golden ball of light. Focus your intentions on what you would like to create and place these intentions in the golden light. Then move your hands towards your heart. Feel your heart expand and grow full. Ask your higher self to guide you towards your deepest expansion and evolution. Okay? This is what I'm talking to you about. Going within, healing, okay? Don't be playing the victim, okay? Because you're going to rise out of this, okay? Weeping only endures for a night, but joy comes in the morning, okay? So, stop beating yourself. Now it's time for self-love, okay? Because nobody can't love you better than yourself, and nobody knows you better than yourself, okay? It's now time for self-healing. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. So let's pull one more card for Believe in Your Own Magic. This is for water signs. What message do water signs need to know? What message does water signs need to know? What message does water signs need to know? Okay. Feather. It's telling you to think before you judge. Wow. 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 Because you're coming from the dragon and you say slay them all, so you're coming from a place where you don't care. Basically. Slay them all, kill them all, don't care. But don't come from a place of love. Keep hearing that part. Okay? Not from victim consciousness. Okay? Or wanting to slay everyone. Okay? So I'm going to read to you slay them all. When the heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. They will pretend they're good for you, only for you to find out they're toxic or even abusive. The time has come to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, don't literally slay them, but make sure they know you won't stand for their mistreatment. Okay? So, like I said, someone's going to have to stand up, tell the truth, and shame the devil, because some people are taking their pee, you know, taking your kindness for weakness, right? And you've got feather. I'll read that to you now. Okay, sorry about this. Just saying it. What number is it, by the way? I'll save time 26. Okay. Before my voice completely goes, let me read this to you. First, think first before you judge. Did you commit to lifting up one of your sisters only to drop her down into the blaze? Examine the situation. Is your judgment justified, or is society tricking you into your stance? After all, it does have a habit of making you believe that other girls are your competition and that they must behave perfectly at all times. Step back and take time to figure it out. It's not always clear at first. Instead of acting rashly. Somebody could be misjudged somebody, I'm hearing. Okay? And acted rashly or irrationally. Okay? But water sign, seriously no. For this person that's going through this, it's not, they're in a dark place. I said that from the beginning. Okay? But I'm only just trying to go and say, see what help that can actually help you to get out of this dark place. Rebel decks jumped out mad to say, pull a card. Time to not take things so seriously, what time? Okay? For those who need to laugh, don't. This is all part of life. It's you get the good and the bad. It's all part of growing. If we didn't get hurt, we wouldn't know the difference between what was good, what's bad. That's how it goes. Just know the difference. You've got get over yourself and pull your shit together. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. So it's like taking mine off yourself, basically. Okay? What other message here for water signs do they need to know? What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Okay? Because you got shit you need to go and say do, and you're focusing on the wrong thing. And what else? Shit is going down with your job. I told bite your lip though, water signs. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Okay, that's for somebody. And somebody needs to be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Okay? So remember that. This is for water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.